Hi friends, welcome to my sculptured hand. Here I have this hand I wanted to do a sculpture with. I was trying to think an alternative way to do this, so I just cutting out my cardboard pattern of my hand here, and here is the pattern. I have both sides, the front and the back, and then so I was just thinking of a design to do a sculpture with my hand, and I've done cardboard hands and paper hands before, but I thought I wanted to do a standing sculpture, and I seen these on Pinterest gloves. I guess they were leather gloves or whatever, and they were filled with cement, and they were made a sculpture out of them and painted them. I want to do my own hand, and I want to do something where I, instead of filling up a glove with cement, I want to do something a little bit more recycling and easy. So what I did was I had my paper here that I've got my paint black background on, and I'm just putting some scrap papers on stuff that I have left over here and adding some collage with that. So it's just kind of like my hands that all the work I do and all that kind of stuff. I do a little collaging, I do a little painting and all that kind of thing. So I want to do a little, put together a little piece that kind of made me think of my hands. So I was just putting pattern paper down there with the bottom of the pattern paper, which has the whatever writing on there. This is birthday paper, tissue paper for the inside of birthday bags, that kind of thing. I even add a little bit of a doily, and dry that up and snip that around and clean it up, and then and then I put them together after that, and I used to use the tacky glue to put them together here. Try to match them up. I leave the bottom open and a fair good space there too, so then I can work with filling it up and stuff like that too, and have a nice base to put down. So now I'm going to do my design. Now I did my I was showing you my bottles a little bit here upside down because I flipped my video over. So now I'm just going to do one side with a little bit of painting on there. So I've got a bunch of different colors, and these are all traditions from DecoArts, and they're the acrylic paint. And I decided to do a bird because I love birds, and I just decided to do a kind of a bird, just a little painting. So I did a white base first, and this is just white paint from the DecoArts, and then I go in with the blues and the greens and stuff like that just to get my little bird down. I even have like a little metallic black here for the beak and his eyes. So there's for his beak and the little eye. So that's what I do. I just started painting my little bird. I was going to do a face, and I'm like, I'm gonna do a bird because I love birds and do a little animal. So I just added all the colors here that I have. I wasn't making a specific bird, and I just put some of the colors that I had here that I had out. I grabbed this little box, and I just on the side I was going to use these instead of grabbing more. So some of these colors are like, let's see here, I had out like a blue, ultramarine blue. I had the green, which is like a little bit of touch of green here, chrome green hue. I have the gold out. I have a different whites. I have medium white, I had warm white, and then I had there's the warm white, the true silver I had out, and I had a really white too. I don't know, it's somewhere here beside me, and I had true gold as well. So I was just using those colors. This is what I just had on the top of that box that I grabbed, and so I just used what I had out, and I made a little stump for him to be sitting on, and that was pretty much all I wanted to paint on there. I didn't want to fill the whole thing with painting and just do a little bit of the trim. Thought he was really cute, kind of bluebirdy-ish, maybe almost jaybirdy-ish. Maybe his beaks might be a little long, but anyway. And then I decided to do the coloration on around the hand, the trim of the hand. So I did white, and then the same blue I used in the bird, and that kind of golden color there that I used, which was, what is that one? I'll grab it. It's on the bird's belly, and that one is yellow, deep yellow. Very nice color. These are the Traditions. So they're very dark and nice colors, deep, thick. Not thick, but I'm just trying to think of rich colors, like just to describe it. So I did the blue, and then I did a pattern of the deep yellow. And I really liked it. Now I started adding gold in here. I love gold in my projects. Oop, my lamp fell. I thought I edited that out. And I add silver a little bit in the thumb, and I just want to add a little bit, all of these little colors in here. And I did add a little bit of metallic blue on his feathers, as well as a little bit metallic green, I believe. And it just shimmers in there. Now I thought I'd add a little inking on my script, because I use that a lot in my work. And that was cute. I grabbed a G from here, just grabbed a random letter and just started sticking a few of those on there. And then I grabbed this stencil, and I grabbed the first thing that I found in red that was in front of me, which is the Americana DecoArts Max Gloss High Gloss Finish. I'm not sure if it's meant for paper, but it's meant for outside stuff too, and that kind of thing. But I did that anyway. Used that, and I was just using that DecoArts black marker there for any outlining and anything. I have the sticker. Now the other side, I just put the sticker on. I got all these things from friends, so I just put that on there. I made the flower ages ago that I do stick on there, but the sticker and the other things, the other little flower thing I stick on there after. You see on the side of the dragonfly, I stick on there. That's from birthday mail or happy mail. So I just carefully twist some paper onto my stick and stick it in my thumb to get my thumb out, because that was the thinnest piece. And I just kind of crumple and roll my paper up and throw it in my hand to fatten it up. But I don't want to go overboard. And I use my stick to push it in and where I want to get it. And now it's perfect. So anywhere that it's come off, opening a little bit, I just put some tacky glue and squeeze it together a little bit. So here I just gluing it to the cardboard. What I did was I did slits all the way around the bottom, and just put the hand, my wrist part that would have been my wrist part, and I just put it on the cardboard, and there it is. It's got a stand. Hot glued it down. So I have my hot glue going. So I put Nikki's stamp here, She Made Me, on there. And I'm just patching up the little space that was open there. And now I'm just picking some things to put on there. So that I got that sticker given to me. I'm not sure the pronunciation of her name. Sure. Okay, so now I'm just looking for stuff to put on here for the collage. And I am just pulling out words. I just decide at the end of it that I'm going to put Gentle Friends. But I was looking at them all, seeing what I want to put on one side here. And that homemade flower there, of course, that's mine. And so I'm just flipping through these. Takes a while. I slow this part of the video down so you guys can enjoy it. I've seen it go through pretty fast. I'm like, oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. So I hope that's okay. It's a little longer video. And here it is. I'm just hot gluing my flower on, and just hot gluing my pieces on here. I used the butterfly in the back of that. You've seen that little stamp or a punch as leaves. Now I'm just figuring how I want to put that guy on. I do use carbon black on him, right there. And the carbon black is the antiquing cream, and I put on the flowers and all the things that I want to antique it up and make it all look good. Look the same. I put a little bit of gold there too, because I have a bunch of paint left over. And getting all that on there, what I want, gluing that on with my hot glue. So it was really a fun, cute little project to do. And I think it was toilet paper made because it was bendable, and it's not very heavy and it's very light. And I put tons of hot glue in there, and I just bent it to shape. At first I kind of just put it on there, I'm like, okay, and then I just kind of pushed it onto my hand, pushed the shape on, and it took the shape, so I believe it's toilet paper, which is really cool. That's the one thing about toilet paper, it'll wrap around the bottle, it'll wrap around any curve and that kind of thing, even if it's been dry for a long time, because it's got that density and it's pliable. So here I put gentle, and then my friends, and then I just add my stuff. I add a little bit of gold, a little bit of white pink because I have left over. I add little flowers that I have down there, the doves. I add beads, and I just go to town with that. But I hope you guys really enjoy this little project. These are like silk flowers I've had for ages. I bought them at secondhand store in bunches. So keep your eyes out for silk flowers at yard sales, secondhand stores, that kind of thing. It's so easy to use and cheap. I even bought all the doves that they had. Like I had bags and bags that I've been giving away for a couple years now in giveaways when I do that. Packages of these doves, and I put them in a lot of things, so it's pretty cute. And now I'm putting gold all the way around as well as on some of the things, on the words and stuff like that. I'll put some of the carbon black around, and then I'll put some of the gold with my finger. And at the end here I have a couple pictures of both sides, so it's looking pretty good. I put hot glue all on the bottom there, base, and I put a handful of beads on both sides. So adding gold. I'm just going for it. Put in the flower at the bottom, where there's a little bit of an opening on that side, so I put a flower there. And that is my project. This is my little sculpture, can I say that right? Hand. I hope you guys like this project. Thanks. Thanks for watching.